uses more brain power than speaking, reading, or even solving a complex math problem? Take a look at this picture. It beautifully visualizes how each note played sends a cascade of signals across the brain, highlighting the areas responsible for motor skills, memory, and auditory processing. The Journal of Neuroscience stated that pianists use over 1,800 finger movements in an average 3-minute piece song. Each finger strike must be accurate enough to play complex melodies and chords. Neuroscience research indicates that professional pianists have enhanced finger sensitivity and control due to specific adaptations present in their brain's motor cortex. Playing piano is like the ultimate multitasking skill, where each hand performs a different task. It's like rubbing your stomach and patting your head, but on another level. When I was a kid, learning piano was like trying to solve a puzzle with both of my hands. My right hand would play one tune, while the left struggled to keep up. It was frustrating, but as weeks went by, something clicked. I noticed that I could play two entirely different parts without thinking. It was like my brain had built a bridge between both of my hands. This moment of realization was more than just musical progress. It was a glimpse of how coordination works on a deeper level. Coordination isn't just physical movement. It's important for cognitive functions like focus and problem solving. When we engage ourselves in doing tasks that demand coordination, our brain synchronizes different actions, making actions smoother and more efficient. As we improve coordination, we strengthen neural connections that boost our skills like multitasking, memory, and decision making. This improves our cognitive performance in everyday life, whether you're managing tasks at work to excelling in sports. In piano, bilateral coordination refers to the ability of synchronizing both the hands in order to play different actions simultaneously, which is required for playing complex pieces. Often, each hand has a different responsibility, such as melodies with one and chords of rhythm with the other. And this coordination is required for playing complex pieces and to produce cohesive sounds, and enables pianists to manage contrasting rhythmic patterns and note sequences. Playing piano with both hands could be quite challenging, as it requires both the hands to coordinate together. This dual processing creates an immediate sense of difficulty for beginners, and it could be frustrating. And this initial confusion can make true bilateral coordination feel impossible to achieve. Coordinating both hands is like carrying a cup of coffee and a plate of food. Without balance, one is bound to fall. This struggle isn't limited to playing the piano. Weak coordination can impact daily tasks such as writing, sports, or even walking. A study in neuropsychology by Alton Miller in 2008 found out that problems with coordination are connected to difficulties with working memory tasks. As you can see in this graph, people with coordination issues had a harder time remembering and processing information, especially when dealing with complex information which had multiple steps. Thus, weak bilateral coordination can impact skills such as focus, memory, and emotional regulation, making everyday activities more difficult than they're supposed to be. So, how do we overcome these challenges? The answer lies in focusing on targeted, consistent practice in everyday actions to enhance bilateral coordination. To improve bilateral coordination, start by isolated practice by focusing on each hand separately. This helps the brain improve in managing individual tasks effectively and decreases initial difficulty. Gradually bring them together, increasing the complexity of tasks step by step. This helps helps the brain manage dual tasks effectively. Additionally, incorporate daily activities such as tying your shoelaces or playing the drums or even writing with your non-dominant hand or juggling, etc. to challenge the brain outside structured practice. For example, research by Kim and Jones in 2008 found out that doing repetitive motor tasks helps the brain become more adaptable and reorganized, helping in skills such as hand coordination and using both hands together. This process, called training-induced plasticity, makes action smoother and more efficient over time. Enhancing ourselves in bilateral coordination is not just about playing better, it's about making our brain more adaptable and efficient. With practice and patience, the disjointed movements gradually come together, creating new potential in both music and life. Take a look at this picture. On the left, we see a person struggling to play the piano, hesitating, while on the right, we see the same person playing so fluidly. This emphasizes on the importance of consistent practice. So the next time you find yourself multitasking or trying to solve a complex problem, think of it like playing a duet with your brain. Remember, with a little practice, your mind and your hands, you can do wonders. Thank you.